Guys, it look like it's some gators out here. What's good, everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I am in White City, Florida, and I am about to explore this town. Now, if this is your first time tuning in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can keep up with all the vlogs that I post. Now, what brought me here today is I came here one time to film some abandoned properties, right? But I didn't come to White City. I came through it. And I seen this town, and I was like, whoa, Port St. Lucie got a rural town here? So it got so late that when I came back through it, it was already dark, and I was like, I gotta come back here and explore this town. And that's why I am here today. So guys, enjoy, and let's go explore White City, Florida. Check out this older building right here in White City, Florida. I think it's like an antique store, but it's very unique, guys.
Hey, my name is D Octavius, but D for short. I lived in Port St. Lucie most of my life. I just moved here to White City. White City is we consider White City a part of Port St. Lucie and Fort Pierce, but White City is a quiet town. It's more a family town, I should say. We have a lot of moms and pop stores. The food is very, very, very great. Frank and Al's is a good one for the pizza, the lasagna pizza, and Joy's ice cream, cannoli ice cream, or their blueberry ice cream is very, very well. We also have our mercantile place with ancient artifacts. It's very good. So if you're ever in the neighborhood, come down.
Looks like this used to be a old gas station and somebody turned it into a store. Look like it's been here a long time in this town.
White City, Florida was founded in the late 1800s by Danish settlers inspired by the 1893 Chicago's World's Fair, known as the White City. A man named Pio connected to the fair named the town and its main road Midway Road. Early settlers faced hardship. Colonial Myers defrauded locals, and the Great Freeze of 1894 and 95 destroyed crops, forcing many to leave. Still, the community survived through the new settlers, agriculture, and the railroad. Today, its history lives on in sites like the Jorgensen House, White City Marketplace, and White City Park, with preservation efforts dating back to the White City Improvement Club of 1904. Today, I'm about to explore White City, Florida. Some of the historical buildings, some of the neighborhoods, and pass by and show you guys some of the businesses that are here. Some things I may not show or display or even talk about because I'm here to explore this unique town, or this video is made to represent for White City. It's just made for me exploring the town because I love little small towns like this. Now let's get into it. White City is a CDP located in St. Lucie County, Florida. White City has a 2025 population of 5,938 people. White City is currently growing at a rate of 2.56% annually, and its population has increased by 16.64% since the most recent census, which recorded a population of 5,091 in 2020. Now, the average household income in White City is $115,360. So it's some money here in this small town. White City average per capita income is $52,714. Now the household income levels show a median of $96,042, and that is great. Now the poverty rate stands at 5.63%, lower than the national average at 12%. Now the median age in White City is 56.5 years, 52.3 years for the males and 62.2 years for females. Now let's get into the demographics here, which is white 89.35%, two or more races 5.96%, other races 2.14%, Asian 1.45%, Black or African American 1.1%. Now the overall marriage rate here is at 54.2%, male marriage rate 58.7%, female marriage rate 49.9%. Now let's get into the real estate here. The median sale price of a home in White City, Florida is $350,800 according to Data USA. The figure represents 11% increase from the previous year. The home ownership rate in White City is 88.3%, significantly higher than the national average. Now let's get into the high school graduation rate for St. Lucie Public Schools, which includes White City, Florida, is 90.1%, and that's great. Now let's get into the crime grade here in White City, Florida. Is White City safe? Well, yes it is. It gets an A. The A grade indicates that the rate of crime is much lower than of the average U.S. neighborhood. White City ranks in the 86th percentile for safety, meaning it is safer than 86% of neighborhoods, but less safe than 14%. This analysis applies only to White City's official city boundaries. The crime rate of White City is 20.62 per 1,000 residents in the typical year. White City residents generally consider the southwest part of the neighborhood to be the safest. Your chance of being a victim of crime in White City varies by area, ranging from 1 in 39 in the northwest area to 1 in 55 in the southwest part of the town.
That's a church right there, guys, and it's abandoned. Look like it burnt down in the back. Hey guys, this little small town here, it has little roads like this, and it seemed like all the houses are unique, older homes. It's very quiet here, guys, and we're about to explore this place. Check it out. You know me, I love the older homes, and White City has a lot of them. Guys, this is a unique small town. Got a lot of older places here. Now let me give you some gems of living in this rural town here. Does it have that rural feeling like other rural towns that I visit? And I can say no, because it sits between Port St. Lucie and Fort Pierce, which have shopping,
restaurants, and everything that you need to survive. Also, White City does have a Winn-Dixie and other stores and a plaza that I passed on my way into this area of White City. So the citizens that live right here in White City does have the pleasure of living that small town life, and when they want to shop or they need anything, they can just venture out into the cities to go shopping, all that good stuff, and just drive right home, which is not far from them. And that's what makes this town good to live, because you get away from that hustle and bustling city life, all that noise, people stacked on top of each other, and you can live in a small, quiet town where it's safe to leave your door open, safe for your kids to go outside and play, and you don't have to worry about them. Now, driving through the area, guys, a lot of what I filmed I didn't show, because you can literally drive down a few blocks and be in Port St. Lucie, Florida. So I kept it more in the area that I knew what was White City. If I would have went east of US 1, I would have went on the riverfront of White City. I didn't even know White City had a riverfront until I left there. And from the pictures that I seen, it's very beautiful.
guys. It look like it's some gators out here.
Hi, I'm Mike from Sunshine Jerk and Grill. I'm right here at White City Park, and I'm here on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and I have good Jamaican jerk chicken. I have curry goat. I have oxtails, and I also do briskets and baby back ribs, and a lot more. Stop by and check me out at the park, White City Park.
So far, I have met some nice people here in Wright City, Florida. Everybody's friendly. You know, I'm going to go back and get some of that amazing Jamaican food, and I'm going to tell you guys how it tastes. So right now, I spotted this older house. Looked like someone still lived there. And we are about to just walk around it and check it out. Look at this house, guys. Wow. This ain't even a house. It used to be a business. White City has some beautiful older architecture. And if you are into small rural towns and you want to go back in time, you like to explore small towns like this, you must come to White City and check it out, because it has some beautiful older buildings all around this area. Also, I came on a Sunday, but try to come on a Saturday, Friday, or any other weekday so you can patronize the businesses here, because I met quite a few people who support the businesses in the area and they talk very highly of them. And you can hear D, he said the food is great here. They have some apartments over here in this town. All right, guys, we have come to the end of this vlog. I showed you some or majority of White City, Florida. Like I said, it's a little small town, and it's nestled between Port St. Lucie and Fort Pierce, and it sits just right here off this strip that I showed you guys. I went back up in some of the neighborhoods. I talked to a few locals that I could get on camera, and my experience here is that it's a mixed race of people live here. The town is quiet, and a lot of the people that I ran into are very friendly. They don't mess with you. They don't yell at you. They see me filming, they just wave and say hi. And this is what I call a nice community right here in St. Lucie County. So if this is your first time tuning in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, because guess what that does? It keeps you informed of every vlog that I post. Now, until next time, you guys, I'll catch you later.